Hi everyone, this is JC Vargas. I wanted to share a quick video about this Goat Life Aadujeevitham movie. I purchased this book on Amazon. It's in the Malayalam version. It's available all over the world. So when I was reading this, the thought came to my mind was, we 2-3 weeks ago, we were watching all the reels and social media information about Ambani's wedding. And how the song Piya Bole was sung. Piyo Bole, Bole Bole, Piyo Bole, Januna. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം നമ്മൾ പൃഥ്വിരാജിൻ്റെയും നജീബിൻ്റെയും വീഡിയോസ് ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു ആടുജീവിതം എന്നുള്ളൊരു തോന്നലായി എല്ലാവർക്കും അല്ലേ. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് ഓൾറെഡി ഇനഫ് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞു ആടുജീവിതത്തെക്കുറിച്ച്. എല്ലാവരും അതേക്കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞ് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം, ഈ ആടുജീവിതം മൂവി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു ട്രൂ സ്റ്റോറിയാണ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ഫിലിം പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ദാറ്റ് ടുക്ക് 16 years, ആടുജീവിതം, to bring it to this movie. It's actually a total dedication of a team of filmmakers based on this book, and it's inspired by a true story, and it's based on a life of a Malayali who actually lived as an immigrant, and he was forced to slavery when he was working in one of the Middle East deserts. So his passport was taken. This is all from the interviews, videos that I watched over time. And the desert, he was taking care of sheep and camels. And they basically, fed him with the leftover kubus and water. Some days, nothing to eat at all. So he was basically starved and almost at the verge of death, right? So then this life story was written as a novel by Benjamin, and he published this as a book. And this is actually written by Benjamin, and this is the author of the book. And it's published all over the world now. So I happened to read this completely, and I saw the movie. And, it's very impressive the way this movie was shot in the desert of Jordan and Algeria. But during COVID pandemic, they had to pause the filming. They used 20 camels and 200 plus sheep. And then, Prithviraj has to, go through those transformation. When the body goes through intense fasting over 3 days, and Prithviraj actually lost over 30 kilograms, I heard from one of his interview, to transform into the real life of that particular immigrant. So I just wanted to share what happens to our body when you go through 3 days of fasting. Our body burns through its glycogen stores in the first 24 hours. You're basically burning all the glycogen that is in the body. After that, the body begins to burn fat, and then fat and protein for survival. So there's no other source of fuel, right? So after the 24 hours, all the body fat and the proteins are being used. When you come towards 48 hours, which is the second day, our body begins to switch into complete burning of fat. And that's where you enter into the starvation mode. When you go into the starvation mode, our body began to conserve all the proteins and burn mostly all the fat for energy again. So 3 days of fasting, on the third day, you basically damaged all the cells that are ready to recycle. When you go through that recycling change, the 3 dangers that you face is dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, and mood changes. Dehydration, it causes hypotension, so your blood pressure changes also. So you want to think all of these electrolyte imbalances causing mood changes, which is anxiety, depression, irritable, confusion. You have patients with a sodium imbalance, hyponatremia, hypokalemia. They go through all those encephalopathic changes in your brain, right? So without medical care and supervision, this kind of fasting and transformation is extremely difficult. Hats off to the entire team and the crew members of this film. And I'm so proud and happy that in this part of the world, while it's actually showing in Kerala and other parts of India, I am privileged to see this movie here in the United States. God bless. Thank you.